Good evening. My name is Ken Doosling, and I'll be reading to you "'Twas the Night Before Fishmas." 'Twas the night before Fishmas, and all through the lakes not a creature was stirring, not even a drake. The poles were all strung by the river with care, in hopes the big salmon went cruising by there. The sunfish were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of night crawlers danced in their heads. And Ma in her Carhartt and I in my cap had just settled down for a long fishing nap. When out of the water there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my long chair to see what was the matter. Anyway, away to the railing I flew like a flash, where out in the lake I saw a huge splash. The moon shone upon the wind-driven waves, their frothing and rolling too large to brave, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but the largest lake sturgeon I'd ever seen here. Interesting fact, sturgeons coexisted with the dinosaurs some 200 million years ago. Yes, I'm talking about Tyrannosaurus Rex. Anyway, I knew in that moment the legend was true, as the big fish had risen from out of the blue. Larger than all was the great spirit sturgeon, as rare and revered as the famed Holy Virgin. With a jump and a dive so lively and quick, she flew through the waves with a single tail flick. More rapid than eagles, the fishes they came, when she surfaced and porpoised, called them by name. This was a talking fish. All sucker, all sauger, and pickerel and gar. Away and away, away you go far. All sucker and sauger, and pickerel and gar, catfish and chub, and cisco and char. To the top of the waves, to the top of the seawall. Now dash up, dash up, dash up there all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the lake top, the species they flew, the moon-eye, the bowfin, and the zebrafish too. When the waters turn cold at that time of each year, that signals to her to gather them near. The big and the small all answer her call, and together they form a huge swirling ball. She reminded them all that winter was coming, and the shallows would soon be totally numbing. The best thing to do was to follow her lead and head for the depths with significant speed. Some of them wondered what they stood to reap by following her down into the dark and the deep. With her they'd avoid the icebergs above, and more importantly, the cold water thugs. Safe from the whitefish and hungry lake trouts, her words removed their lingering doubts. If the blue water hunters were heading this way, then they needed to leave, and leave without delay. She sprang to the front, to the group gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard her exclaim ere she dove out of sight, "Happy Fishmas to all, and to all a good night." So to all of you woolly buggers, you water whippers, to all you flea flickers, Merry Christmas. Here at SoFly HQ, may the rest of your 2024 be a real buzzer, and your 2025 be a solid zonker. Merry Christmas. Solid gin, baby.